Hello, this is permutation and combination lesson 1. First lesson is FPOC. FPOC stand for fundamental principle of counting. Now this chapter for most of the students is difficult, but frankly speaking, if you understand the basics, this chapter is very easy as you can solve the questions in this chapter in least possible time. The questions on PNC, that is permutation and combination, in general are not time taking. Only thing you understand is the basic concepts. So let's first start with fundamental principle of counting. This is the most basic concept in this permutation and combination chapter. Fundamental principle of counting. Let's say I have written that number of ways of selecting one boy or one girl in a class of 5 boys and 4 girls. Now you can see that let's say boys are B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. These are the 5 boys in a class, and 4 girls are, let's say, G1, G2, G3 and G4. Now what the question is saying, we need to select one boy or one girl. It means that we need to select one student out of 9 students. Number of ways would be how much? Can I say number of ways would be, this simply means equals to 9, because I need to select one student, either a boy or a girl, out of 9 students in a class. So I can select any one out of 9. I can select B1, B2 or B3 or B4 or B5 or G1 or G2 or G3 or G4. I can select one student out of 9 students in 9 ways. Let's understand this in a permutation combination way. There are 5 boys. In how many ways I can select one boy? I need to select, just let me write this here. One boy, I'm just writing here, one boy or one girl I need to select. How many ways I can select one boy out of 5 boys? B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. I can select one boy in 5 ways. 5 ways. I can select either one of 5. I can select B1 or B2 or B3 or B4 or B5. 5 ways. I can select one girl out of these 4 girls in how many ways? 4 ways. I can select G1 or G2 or G3 or G4. I know my final answer is 9, because I need to select one student out of 9. My final answer is 9. How the 9 will be formed from 5 and 4? You can say that 5 plus 4 will make 9. So very important concept here is that whenever or word is used in permutation and combination, it means that you need to add. One boy or one girl, it means 5 plus 4. Answer will be 9. So whenever there is a or, you need to add. This is first concept of fundamental principle of counting. Second is number of ways of selecting one boy and one girl. There is an and there. We need to select 2 students now in a class of 5 boys and 4 girls. Let's say boys, again you should mention that B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. Girls are G1, G2, G3 and G4. We need to select one boy and one girl. So one boy and one girl I need to select. So one boy I can select in 5 ways. Either one of 5 boys I can select. One girl I can select in 4 ways. Either one of the girl I can select. One boy and one girl, how many ways will be there? Let's first understand the basics. Boy number 1, we need to select 2 students now. One boy and one girl. So boy number 1 can be selected with girl number 1, girl number 2, girl number 3, girl number 4. Same way, boy number 2 can also be paired with girl number 1, girl number 2, girl number 3 or girl number 4. So each boy can be paired with 4 girls. Same way, B3 can be paired with G1, G2, G3 and G4. Boy number 4 also can be paired with girl number 1, girl number 2, girl number 3, girl number 4. Boy number 5 can also be paired. I'm just writing here. Boy number 5 can also be paired with girl number 1, girl number 2, girl number 3, and girl number 4. You can see that each boy can be paired with any of the 4 girls. So total combination would be, you can see that each boy can be paired with 4 girls. So 5 boys can be paired with 4 girls in 20 ways. So answer will be 20. How this 20 will be formed? There will be a sign of multiplication. So whenever there is an and, you need to multiply it. One boy can be selected in 5 ways out of 5 boys. One girl can be selected in 4 ways out of 4 girls. One boy and one girl can be selected in 5 into 4, 20 ways. The simple logic is that every boy can be paired with any of the 4 girls. For every boy, we have 4 options to select a girl. For 5 boys, we have 5 into 4, 20 options. That is our answer. So whenever there is an and, you need to multiply. Next case I am going to discuss here is that number of ways of selecting one pen or one pencil or one sharpener out of 5 pen, 4 pencils and 3 sharpeners. Again, whenever there is a or, you need to add. One pen can be selected out of 5 pen in 5 ways. I'm just writing here. One pen or one pencil or one sharpener. One pen can be selected in 5 ways. You can select any one of the 5 pen. One pencil can be selected in 4 ways. One sharpener can be selected in 3 ways. But we need to select only one product out of 12, because one pen or one pencil or one sharpener is there. We don't need to select 3 products or 2 products. We need to select exactly one product. That one product could be pencil or sharpener or pen. So whenever there is a or, I told you that we need to add. So answer is 12. 12 ways we can select one pen or one pencil or one sharpener out of 5 pens, 4 pencil and 3 sharpener. Let's understand the and concept once more. Number of ways, this 5 is not there, is number of ways of selecting one pen and one pencil and one sharpener out of 5 pens, 4 pencil and 3 sharpener. I need to select one pen and one pencil and one sharpener. So one pen, I know that I can select in 5 ways. I can select either one of pen number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. One pencil I can select in 4 ways and one sharpener I can select in 3 ways. Whenever there is and, when you multiply, there will be 60 ways to select one pen, one pencil and one sharpener. So whenever there is and, you need to multiply it. Whenever there is or, you need to add. That is the meaning of fundamental principle of counting. Second concept is in how many ways a person can enter a room, circular room with 6 gates. Let me make a circular room. There are 6 gates. Gate number 1, gate number 2, gate number 3, gate number 4, gate number 5 and gate number 6. In how many ways a person can enter the circular room with 6 gates such that he enters the room from one of the gates and exit from a different gate. So what we need to do, we need to enter and we need to exit. There is and. In exams or in questions, and or will not be given directly. You have to understand whether it's and or. In this case, you have to enter and then you have to exit. So how many ways you can enter the room? You can enter the room from either one of the gates, gate number 1 to 6. So you can enter the room in 6 ways. And means multiplication. Let's say you enter the gate from gate number 2. So how many exit route you have? You have to exit from a different gate. So for every entry, if you entered from gate number 2, there will be 5 exit option. So for 6 entries, there will be 6 into 5, 30 exit options. Every entry, let's say you enter from gate number 2, you can exit from 5 options we have. So for 6 entries, you have 6 into 5, 30. Because you can exit in 5 ways. You can't exit in 6 ways. Because if you entered from the gate number 2, you can't exit from the gate number 2. So answer will be 30. Next concept is number of arrangement of all letters of the word rose. Rose. These are 4 letters. We need to arrange all letter. How many arrangement can be there? So we need to arrange 4 letters. These 4 letters, let's say, arranged in these 4 positions. So first of all, we need, whether it's and or we need to understand this. This is and because we need to put 1 letter here, and we need to put 1 letter here, and we need to place 4 letters. So and there will be multiplication. Now, how to solve such kind of concepts? Understand. First place, how many letters I can put? This place can be filled in how many ways? This left one. This place can be filled in how many ways? We can put letter R or O or S or S. This place can be filled in 4 ways. And means multiplication. We have to fill second letter. Once I have put 1 letter here, either R or O or S or E. Let's say out of 4 cases, 1 case will be there when there is R in this, when I placed R on the first place. Now on second place, how many options I have? I can fill the second position in 3 ways. Because I put R on the first place, I can put only O, S and E in the second place. Let's say out of 3 cases, I put E on in one of the cases, let's say E is there on the second place. So third and fourth, neither R can come nor E can come. This place can be filled in 2 ways. Because 1 letter I have filled here, 1 letter I have filled here. This place can be filled in 2 ways. So 3 letters are already filled. This place can be filled in only 1 way. So this will be equals to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is 24. This is also equals to 4 factorial. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 means 4 factorial. Let's understand another similar concept. Word is rocket. How many ways you can arrange all the letters of the word rocket? So rocket, how many letters we have? 6 letters we have in rocket. So 6 letters will come in 6 places. Simple understanding is that this first place, here I can put any of the 6 letters, either R or O or C or K or E or T. This place can be filled in 6 ways. I have 1 letter will come here and will be there because the multiplication sign then will be there. Because we need to fill first place and second place and third place. So indirectly and is there in this. So first place I have filled in 6 ways. Either of the letter R or O or C or K or E or T will come. Once I put 1 letter here, how many letters I left with for second positions? 5 letters. Second position can be filled in 5 ways. 1 letter will be here. So I block 2 letters. One will come in first place, one will come second place. How many options I have to fill the third position? 4 letters I can fill. I have filled the 3 letters. So fourth position I can fill in 3 ways. Same way, already 4 letters are filled. This position can be filled in 2 ways. Already 5 are filled. This position can be filled in 1 way. So this is equals to 720, or you can say that 6 factorial. So whenever we need to arrange different letters, 4 letters, answer is 4 factorial. 6 letter, answer is 6 factorial. So in general, number of arrangement of n different things will be how much? N factorial. Because when I arranged 6 letters, the answer is 6 factorial. When I arranged 4 letters, the answer is 4 factorial. So number of arrangement of n different thing, here different word is very important, n different thing, the answer will be n factorial. That was the basics, very basics of fundamental principle of counting. In the next lesson, we will discuss some questions based on fundamental principle of counting. Thank you.